welcome to my video. This is going to be a bit of a long one because I'm trying to do leaderboards on Gold Mining Simulator, and this is my first time actually doing leaderboards since having a PC, as I'm an ex-console player, so I am just trying it out for the first time basically. And no, I have no idea where the hell is the best places to start digging, but let's give it a go. Hang on, barely got any sound here, so give me a moment. .38 should do. I was recommended to do 4 drill holes per square, and that is what I am going to do. But yeah, if this was console I would have no problem with it at all, but since it's PC, don't get me wrong, I'm using a console controller, but it's still relatively new, and apparently the cables break easier, as I had a little mess about prior to this, and all that kept happening was me breaking cables. Fun times. But at the moment what I'm going to do every 20 ounces I am going to smelt it, smelt the gold, go into town, and get the money from it, because I know I am going to need the big diesel tank. Because without it, how the hell am I supposed to be able to mine? And this claim is Pine Valley. And it's the only claim I have never mined on console. I have mined Old Arnold, Rivertown, and I've dabbled in Nighthawk, but I've never done Pine Valley. Actually, one thing I'm going to do quick. and if I can, after selling the gold, I'm going to see if I can unlock the fast travel. That way I don't have to keep faffing about driving into town. Because once you pay for one, you just have to click on the others and it will unlock them all. Just to let you know, I've been speaking to one of the devs. They know who they are, and there could be some exciting updates coming to this gold mining simulator before GMS 2 comes out. I'm not going to say any more on that, but it does sound like exciting times are coming to gold mining simulator. And in case people... Oh no, I can't say that because it's and ahhing sort of thing, so I'll leave that bit out. But console players, there we do have a competition in that. It's basically like leaderboards, but not. If my mate Brenny comes on, or Russia, I'm going to keep an eye out for him. Then I'm going to activate a voice chat and try and get them on and chat with me and you as well. I will have their links below to their YouTube channels. And if you could go give them a follow if you haven't already, I would be very much appreciative. Because Brenny has been helping me out to be able to do my videos for YouTube, as well as Russia helping me set up to be able to go live and do live streaming. Because I've only ever managed to go live on Twitch via console, and yeah, I weren't able to do anything with that because of being on console and having to do everything via my mobile. And now I've got my PC, I'm able to do things like everybody else. So I'm in the process of setting that up for my Twitch, as well as setting up for live streams on YouTube. And when I'm able to, I will live stream across both platforms at the same time and see how it goes. And on console I have so many hours on this, but I've been roped into doing leaderboards, so that is what I'm doing now. Mind you, if I get enough gold and money to get Nighthawk, I will go straight into Nighthawk and start drilling over there so I know where to dig. And get everything set up over there. Right. I'll just finish this square off before I drive into town. Because honestly, I am not going to be staying on this claim. Final drill hole. And that's this drill hole done, and I will go into town, smelt this gold, and then sell it off. If you want more volume from the game itself, just let me know and I'll turn it up. I'm actually going to turn it up in a minute anyway. Yes, I know I can collect the stories, but right now I'm not really worried about getting the stories. I've got all the collectibles other than the stories, obviously, because in leaderboards with the collectibles. Hey, I'm stuck. I don't know how the hell I'm stuck, but I'm stuck. Right. Restore, where's it going to put me? Back at the claim? it's put me in town. Perfect. Just need to wait for that gold bar to be ready. So what I'll do is I'll collect some of the stories that are about. It's just a case of trying to remember where they are. Obviously not here. It's around there it is. Right. One 18-ounce bar. Sell parcel. Right, I need 50,000 more to be able to lease that. So in that case, what I'll do I'll get that. I'll leave my truck there and run into here so I can get the fuel tank. I'll rent that. And get it shipped. Order. Right, that's a fuel tank over. Jump back in here. Apparently. Yeah, you can. Get that. Right. let's get to the claim, because I've only got a couple of hours for getting the fuel in that big fuel tank. Mind you, since I'm now getting gold, I wonder if I can get the line to get Nighthawk. No. Nowhere near. Right. Let's get to the claim and get as much fuel in that big tank as possible so I can fill this up and fill up the drill. And then the next gold bar, I'll do the same again, because I can guarantee I will need a new drill bit. And at this rate, as same as with the console, I know I'm going to need tyres. I can guarantee that. Especially with how much this trailer is, well, this fuel Bowser is sliding, I can guarantee the tyres will need replacing soon. Always does with me, because I do not like slowing down. And when I'm backing up, if it starts jackknifing, I say to myself, sod it, just keep backing up as it is. And then I end up needing new tyres. But yeah, on console, I have basically logged about 500,000 hours, and I know Bren knows what it's like to have so many hours in a game that you physically can't get on it anymore. Where would that be over there? I do have all the DLCs, but at the moment I have them disabled purely and simply. I want to try and do this without the DLCs, so I can't use the Franks or anything. Which is absolutely fine. And in about 4 hours game time, because with leaderboard it is set to times 12 speed like it used to be for console. It don't really take that long, because when you're not doing the leaderboard and the time is set on leaderboard so you can't change it or anything, You can actually change the time speed, and with console that is only recently, well, that has only been a recent thing that console has been able to do, because when I stopped playing on console we'd only just been able to get stackable buckets. And there's been a couple more updates since that. But as soon as I'm able to stream this, I will. But right now I'm just going to be doing a video. And to me, the drilling is tedious. And as soon as I don't have to drill, I'll be happy. But to get everything that is needed, I do have to drill. And I've just had a thought. I may have to get a loan because of how much diesel I've requested to go into the tank. Actually, looking at that, I do not have to do that, but I do because of the drilling machine. I've got to pay a couple of thou on that. So I am going to get a loan, that way it covers the payment for tonight. And as soon as I can pay it off, I will. Yeah, 3,000 will cover. Yeah, easily covered. Lovely, lovely. That's another 2 ounces. I'm now up to 4.5 ounces. Sorry, 6.5 ounces. My mathing will start mathing soon, I promise. And instead of carrying on that way, because this is only a short distance, I'm going to go straight down. there's another 6.2 ounces. So another 7.25 ounces will be when I go off and get another gold bar. Because at this rate I may get another one fairly soon. Because I only need another half ounce till I'm at 20 ounces. And that's that. Don't worry, I just saw some moving over in, so I wanted to go check quick. Right. Detach that. That way I'm able to get the fuel in there as soon as it's available. Go get the fast travel, so it brings me straight back here. Okay, this ain't the fast travel area then. Should have realised that. Because it's over there. Now there's a story round here somewhere. Don't ask me where, but apparently there's one over here. In a minute I'm just going to say sod it and just, what's that? No. In a minute I'm just going to say sod it and just head into town. Right. Sod it. I'm going to head into town. Let's get the fast travel active. Right, map. Travel to there. Then I can get the one at the blacksmith set up. I know this is not the best way to start doing things, just going by one bar at a time. But you know what I say? Sod it. You do it how you want, I'll do it how I want. My claim, my rules. But the quicker I sell this bar, the better. 3, 2, 1, possibly. There we go. 1, any second now. 3, 2, 1. There's that bar. Wrong button. Need to get back over here quick, fast and in a hurry. Because I've still got to pay some money. And I actually used some of that money so I could smelt the gold. Sell. Pay off. Right, that's the loan paid. Right, that's 2,500 I can get now. Still need about 8k. Sorry, 80k. So about 6 bars. Don't want to unlock the worker yet. Don't get me wrong, I will unlock the workers and the shop. Could see the amount of breakdowns that Brenny has had watching his stream. It'll be a handy thing to have the shops just to get the spare parts. Let's turn the sound up a bit more. 48%. That's better, can hear things now. I'm not expecting to get too far on the leaderboards because I've started late, but I can give it a go. And with leaderboards, you don't get the gold count for the nuggets. You only get that for what you've managed to dig out and put through the wave table. So right now my gold count for leaderboards will be at 0. And the drilling is literally just so I can get what I need to be able to go to Nighthawk and get the plant set up. Just need a 4.8 ounce nugget, that way I can go smelt again. Because apparently everyone drills this one claim to get to Nighthawk and then drill the rest to the limit for gold nuggets, and then they know where to dig. And that is exactly what I'm planning on doing. And if you start earning enough, it wouldn't matter about rented vehicles and machinery. Because what you'll be bringing in daily will literally cover everything. And yes, I know I've had the warning about low fuel, but I've got to wait just a little bit longer before I have fuel in the big drum over there. That way I can fill this up. Right. Wrong button again. By the time this bar is smelted, I will have 6 more to get. Before I'm able to lease Old Arnold. Sorry, not Old Arnold, Nighthawk. And hopefully by the time I get back, I'll be able to get some diesel into the drill. reason why I'm coming back over here. I think there's some more storage that I can collect over here. I think there's more than one here. Honestly, yeah. That's number 2. Now let's go back to the claim. Now let's go get some diesel. Because now it's time for me to save what money I get, so I'm able to get Nighthawk. Well, I found the one random square, which is that one. if you do stop watching this video, I honestly do not blame you, because this is the most boringest part of the game. Literally just grill. Because even I end up getting bored of it and would end up having to stop and go and do something else. Yeah, they're not on yet. I'm not going to do 225, I'm just going to scoot over to the next row after the next square, because I'm going to go back down doing the same squares. And then I'll scoot over to the next row over. So from 226 to 250. And for now, with the amount of money that I have, I am not going to be smelting any more gold until I have what is required for me to get to Nighthawk. So from now I'm going to look to get the 80 ounces just to cover what I need. So 65 more ounces from now. Well, 65.2 ounces. I smelt that, and that'll give me enough money to rent Nighthawk. And then I've just got to get everything so I can get the plant. I know some people tend to get a loan to be able to get Nighthawk quicker, but I want to see how far I can get with this first. 74%, that's fine for now. And like me, if you're renting the drill, make sure the drill bit you send back, well, you go to sell that, it will just send it back, you won't get any money for it. But if you don't do that, you will end up having to keep paying for the rent of a drill that you haven't got. And nobody wants to pay for something that they haven't got or using. And I know the worker I've got at the moment is for the drill. And yes, I know I won't have the drill for that long. But what will happen is they'll still be able to, you'll still be able to level them up. And as soon as they get to a level 3, you can actually change their role to anything you may need on the claim, which is what I'm actually planning on doing. Just get him leveled up, and if I need, for instance, a mechanic, that is exactly what he's going to end up being. Oh, I need to change that auto save. $24, that'll do. Let's save that. And as recommended, make a new save. Okay. Not what I wanted, but hey ho. Delete that. LB 38.1. Alright, 381 then. But yeah, I was recommended to have 2 saves because with this leaderboard they have had problems where one file had ended up getting corrupted. At least having the 2 saves, you were able to still be able to access where you were. So that's what I am doing. Just got to send a message quick. Right. 35 ounces to go. And if you've been watching any of my videos, you will notice I have been playing American Truck Simulator as well as Euro Truck Simulator. My driving has got better since I first got it. And if you like that sort of thing, please go and watch them. I've even recorded a couple of live streams that I've done with others where they've actually streamed, but I just recorded it as a video which will be the longest ones that I've got. And yeah, great bunch of blokes I done the convoy with. Great laugh. And I will, again, have a couple of links to the YouTube channel in the description if you'd like to go give Bernie J and Rasher Wagon a follow if you're not already, because they're a great bunch of blokes. And definitely great for a laugh. You can see why I say this is a boring task, can't you? But if you want to get gold quick so you can get to where you need to be, it's the only way of doing it. One moment, I'm just sending a message quick. I'm going to save it here and I'll be back later. I've just got things to deal with.